Okay, now, here are today's stories. We start with this very first one. I would love to get married if I find the right man. That's according to Ngozi Nwosu. Nollywood actress Ngozi Nwosu has revealed that she would like to get married someday when she meets the right man. She made this known in a recent interview with Legit. When asked if she still wants to get married, she said, "Why not? If I find the right Ololufe." The 56-year-old Nollywood star who used to be married also shared her opinion about being in a polygamous home. According to her, she cannot accept for her husband to marry another woman, but if he has some indiscretions and perhaps has a love child outside, she would weigh the situation and see if it is something that she can endure. She also said that she would not actually mind taking the love child in and training him or her as her own child, but that she would not accept the child's mother living with her and her partner. Okay, so what do you guys think?
Well, I think she's coming from a very mature place in life where she's in her mid-50s or even above 56. So she's coming from a place where she has been married before. Does she have children? So she's coming from a place of a mature sense of mindset, or I don't know how to put it, because if she's meeting someone, probability that the person probably even has a child, probably is the same age or even older. So it's just more like, okay, I can accept this because I understand that this is life and these are some of the things you have to accept if you meet someone that you truly love. And I think the way she's going about it is correct. If she meets the right person, fine. If she doesn't, she's fine as well. She seems happy, even though she's by herself.
Okay, what I was going to say about it was just going to be very, should I say implicating, but I'm going to refer this back to the whole Beverly Naya talk where she said something about how you say loads of stuff in an interview and the one that makes the headline is the marriage, this thing. So I'm trying to just relate it here. But I mean, right now she's more mature, as you already said, and I mean that's what it is. If she's open to it, I mean, she would find love again. People get married at 90.
Yeah, some people even married for the first time in their 50s. And
I've heard that. I've actually heard that.
It's good that she's been there before. She's experienced it. I'm sure she's grown now. I mean, she's learned a lot from that, and she's not going to be the same person she was in her previous marriage. So yes, I mean, everybody deserves a chance.
Whatever rocks her boat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we wish her all the best. Now we're moving on to the foreign scene. Katy Perry is pregnant with first child. Yes, American singer Katy Perry is expecting her first child with fiancé Orlando Bloom, and she made the baby born debut in her music video titled Never Worn White. Katy Perry's new song is centered on her fears of commitment, while at the same time she's singing about how ready she is for a life of happiness with another person. Now you might remember that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom announced their engagement on their respective Instagram pages in February 2019, and they are planning to tie the knot in June 2020. Now Katy Perry has also, in an Instagram live video, assured her fans that her due date is also sometime this summer.
This is super sweet.
Exciting.
I saw this, I think 2 days ago, and I'm actually super excited. And you know that thing about you don't even know what life holds, but you can always just be hopeful. You know that thing about how they say life is a risk. And when you were talking about, you know, writing songs and singing about our fears and commitment and all that, I was just like, you know what? We can only just be hopeful and just live this life. Honestly. All right, congratulations to both of them.
And then, you know, the wedding was supposed to be sometime in June this year in Japan. So they had to like stall it based on the whole virus scare or virus epidemic that is going on here. But she seems pretty excited to, you know, be expecting and also to get married. And I think she's in the right frame of mind. She's ready, as she said, for a lifetime of happiness and to be committed. And maybe she was one of those people that didn't believe in the idea of marriage or you know, that love thing.
Wow, interesting. You just have to, and then you don't do it this way, like talking to me. All right, congratulations, Katy Perry. I'm excited for her as well, and you know.
You don't believe in that?
Moving on.
You implicated yourself by yourself.
No, you were doing like this. You were doing like this. Is it bad?
I was talking. I was gesticulating.
No, but one hand was stretching like this.
Are you guilty?
No, I don't know who is guilty. Moving on to our final story today. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth, arrested. Now, Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth, has been arrested for not registering as a sex offender in Los Angeles. Report states that Kenneth, who moved to California in July 2019, failed to register as a sex offender within 5 working days of his relocation. And according to the guidelines from the New York State Sex Offender Registry, it indicates that an offender must notify the Division of Criminal Justice Service within 10 days of any change of address. Now, Kenneth Perry has, however, pleaded not guilty after appearing in court and has since been released on a $100,000 bond. He is, however, now required to adhere to a curfew, submit to electronic monitoring, surrender his passport, and is restricted from using drugs, including marijuana, from the legal dispensaries in Los Angeles. Now, in case you don't know, Kenneth Perry was convicted of attempted rape in 1995 when he was 16 years old, and he served time in prison for the offense. So, this was the same thing that people called out Nicki Minaj for at the time when she announced that she was getting married to him. And people were like, he's an ex-convict, is this, is that. And she's like, no, calm down, guys. He was 16, the lady was 16 as well, and it's attempted rape. So, and from what she said they were in a relationship. So, whatever it is, we've moved past that, but you know that you have this that you're dealing with. You have to follow these rules. Like, you have to do the right thing. And in all honesty, I'm sorry if this comes off the wrong way, but I think this guy is just making Nicki Minaj, I don't know. I feel like Nicki Minaj was just there and she just came down the moment she started. I don't know why I feel that way, because it's been from that time. There was a time where she tweeted about being, leaving music and, calling out her fans and saying all sorts of things. And then later she came back to say, it was insensitive and abrupt. And I don't know.
To be honest, I always say, my personal theories about Nicki Minaj is that she has been dealing with some low self-esteem issues, contrary to what she portrays out there, which is a very confident woman.
Yeah.
When I see the level of competition that she had, especially when Cardi B came into the scene, and how she handled it, and how, she was really craving for attention at that point in time, claiming for a title of #1, I started to think, my theory, that maybe she was dealing with some self-esteem issues. However, I don't think it's connected to Kenneth Perry at all, which is her husband right now. But talking about the issue of him being a sex offender, I think he needed to do the right thing, which is to register as a sex offender. Initially, I thought, this was 24 years ago when he had the attempted rape. And now I was finding out that in 2006, he had another conviction where
for manslaughter or something.
For first-degree manslaughter, and had to be in jail again for 10 months. Years. So now he is a repeat... No. 10 years or 10 months?
10 months. It came out in 2013. It was supposed to be there for 10 years, but it came out in 2013.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means that he's even likable to even repeat his offenses. So yes, you might say that, I've changed and the past is the past, but part of changing is taking responsibility for your actions. So and do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's very right. That's very correct. And I think that Nicki, they're married, but there are some times that she doesn't even need to be the mouthpiece of this man. Like, you knew who you were marrying. And I like Nicki Minaj. I don't know how she made that choice, but then again, she's an adult. Nobody can question that. But then if you have made that choice, then you should even help that person to do the right thing. It should register as an offender, a sex offender, and let's just move on, because I don't understand this. I just don't like people playing in the mud and pulling themselves in the mud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes. All right, guys, that's what we can take today on Entertainment News. And now it is time for Celebrity Birthday Shout Out.